everyone, it is Liam Caddison here, and this is the penultimate episode of Angel Season 3. It's crazy to think that today I'm going to be completing Season 3 of Angel, because I'll be watching this episode, of course, and then afterwards, once I refill on the coffee, I'll be reacting to the final episode. So, yeah, I am very, very excited, nervous with Holtz coming back into the picture. But I'm excited to see how this season concludes, especially since this has been a really incredible season. I'm still on the fence, like, potentially thinking that Season 2 might be my favourite so far. But there's not a big difference in terms of the quality that Season 2 and Season 3 have offered. If anything, it's like a needle in a haystack trying to find the margin. So, yeah. But, no, this season has been really incredible, and with the last episode, with Connor coming back and not having any pleasantries with his dad, or his biological dad, because he doesn't associate Angel as his father, it got a bit tense, and it was really great to see Connor try to adjust into this new world in his perspective, and yeah, I mean, I'm holding on hope that Angel's able to kind of convince him and make him understand that Holtz is garbage and whatnot. But I'm not sure. I'm scared about what's going to happen, but it will be very interesting to see what does happen. So with that said, why don't we get into the 21st episode of Angel Season 3. Let's go.
And we talked.
It went a lot better than the first encounter, if it's any consolation.
Oh, he didn't do this to me. Not most of it, anyway.
So it's a for sure, then? That kid really was Connor?
Steven. His name's Steven now.
There's that acceptance. It sucks, but... Kid, you're gonna love cola. Oh no, yeah, he doesn't know how this works. That works, right?
Then you must go to him.
What?
Walk in his world. Learn all you can. Discover what is hidden in you, that you might fight against it.
No.
But be on your guard. Remember what I've taught you. The
I
devil
hope
will
this
show you bright things.
backfires for him. Oh.
Standard issue Army surplus Geiger counter.
Yeah, we picked it up at a yard sale.
Shiny.
What is its purpose?
Hey, we got a reference. Shiny.
Anything.
Well, I guess it can't.
And if a thing is not meant to be?
Well, then it really can't. Just because someone hops a dimension or
That's
two is
sadly
to work out.
the reality that Angel has to take. He doesn't...
Well, aren't you just sneaky with the subtext?
If she asks.
Oh, this is it though. The whole meant to be was he and Cordy met. Oh,
Hey.
Hey.
oh my goodness!
Like you said.
I want him to have that conflict.
Glad you did.
Vampires, a gang of them! Angel, can you hear me? I can see her! A woman! Angel! She's
What?
all alone!
What the heck?
See them! Angel, you have to hurry!
Slow down.
Whoa! Was that? What the heck was that?
Whatever.
It could be kind of dangerous. There's a lot of killing and violence. Do you want to come?
Take your son to work day. Oh, this is just painful. Like, Holt wants him to, yeah.
Seat fast, slow time.
Well, yeah.
This is it. She's trying to appetize
You don't know the first
him
thing
up.
about me, do you?
Probably not. Like, will he go straight to his car, or will he stop to warn her first?
Don't.
He has to think about it. That's good. I'm not Connor.
Ready for another?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I'm done.
Tensions are right. Oh!
He's about to learn different.
I mean, with the way Holt has been basically like a watcher, yeah. Oh no! Oh!
Nice! Take the one on the... Well, yeah, that makes most sense.
He's very jumpy, isn't he? Oh, goodness.
Who's the boy wonder? He moves just like
His father.
Put two and two together. Bye! This hurt. Uh-oh. My heart is hurting.
I saw the whole thing, you and your son together. It's beautiful.
Powers are evolving.
It's true,
It's...
son. You're wrong. I'm not wrong. Anyone who saw you together would realize that's where you're meant to be. At his side.
No.
It was your need for him that drove you across the dimension.
I don't need him.
Go back to him.
There's that denial from him, though, I feel.
God help me, I don't know what you are. But I am not the one to give you answers. And there are answers. Go and find them out.
Okay, except for the
That's
hotel,
really
the sound
interesting
is
from
coming
Holtz,
from somewhere in
though.
this vicinity.
So now what?
Unless it's all
Is it
part of a
door to
bigger
door
plan.
again?
Missions the whole time.
Now there's a sentence I don't ever need to hear again.
But it's good, right? It means there was no big scary that came out of the portal.
How
Oh!
about a short scary?
Filthy demon.
Actually, that's Uncle, filthy demon to you.
Yeah!
It wasn't that long ago, like a week. I was changing your diapers, you little prick.
Hey. What's the problem? Steven, I did it so that I could help people. And so that the back of my head wouldn't.
Oh my goodness. Up Silver Eyes moment again. What the heck's going on?
Serious mojo going on, girl. Whatever deal you struck with the powers, it looks to me like they gave you the full package. All the extras. That kid
Well,
was
hopefully it's not
toxic
like a
when
free
he
trial
was
thing.
Heavy on the ick.
After 7
What
days,
happened out there?
put you back
In
to
my professional
basics.
opinion, Miss Demony Britches here gave that child some kind of soul colonic. Flushed him out, but good.
Flushed what out?
It was that place.
The bad?
This is where you're supposed to be, son. You speak as though you're my father.
Well,
He said the same thing. Said, we came back for a reason.
oh,
Oh,
I have to.
I know. But don't.
I'm not gonna kill him, even though he deserves it.
Oh, I don't care if you kill him. He stole Connor's childhood, so
Same.
kill him. But don't lie to your son. He's been here like a day. Way to build the trust.
I'm not lying to him.
No,
yeah,
you're just sending him off
Cody's.
to be distracted while you go confront the man he thinks of as his father.
I'm his
Wants to
father.
take this as cautiously as possible.
Survived it. How did you?
My hate kept us alive.
Hate gets a bad
Okay,
rap.
very Sith Lord-like. Which is funny because I was kind of sensing that with Connor and...
Yes. I found that I had to stay alive, that I might pass on my legacy of hate. But something happened in that place, Justine. Something changed. Hate's not enough. I found that love is far more powerful. Now there's just one thing I
Oh
need
my
you to do for me.
goodness. And so he was being genuine
Then I
about...
can finally be done with vengeance.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
No way. Couldn't have hurt us.
Superhero. Son of two
He
vampires.
did. Hey, I asked you not to go and you didn't go. I'm so glad to see.
Oh! And she never asked.
Hi.
Oh no. Oh, Gru.
I can't recall. Would you require an invitation for a play?
Wouldn't mean a thing.
Because Angelus thrived on it.
Not much, but it would be something.
And I'm sorry. For whatever little it might mean. It's all I've got.
Oh my goodness.
You can give him what I can't. His purpose. But every time you look upon his face, every time he calls you father,
Oh no.
you will be reminded of that which you took and can never give back.
Oh, there's that
His vengeance.
pain that
You find a
lingers.
taste for it. You should.
Why are you doing this?
Changed
I've
man.
made that plain. I love my son. And it's the only way I know to ensure he'll go on loving me.
Oh my
Your
goodness.
destiny lies with Angel. I know that now. And come to know who it is you are meant to be.
Wow, Holtz.
Connor.
Very powerful. Oh, there we go. There we go. Son of a bitch. This is it, though. He strung Angel up. And... wow. Ah, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Angel being basically framed. Hung him out like that, and it's sad as well because I was thinking, I was in two minds, thinking, oh, maybe this could be legit. Maybe perspective has crept inside Holtz's head. But I think it was all a ruse. Like, this is it, though. I mean, some could argue there might be some genuine affection from Holtz in terms of what he said in the letter and everything. It just sucks because of the fact that I think for Holtz, he wouldn't have done that if he wanted him to be with Angel and choose his destiny. He wouldn't have given Connor that push to think Angelus is back, and that was the intent. It's the final revenge. So sadly, I think I fell for the whole like, this is it though with Holtz's, like, even when he was playing, I guess, the front, if you want to call it that, because you never know, some people might think that the letter and everything that Holtz said, there was some, like, authenticity in terms of a more affectionate side of things. But it's just the fact that he wouldn't have gave Connor that push, and even so, when he was showing that affectionate side, there was still those little traces of hatred. So, and with I guess the hint should have been about the fact that he said that the hate kept him alive all this time, though. It's been like less than 20 years, just under 20 years, and you know, you could manifest some kind of affectionate feelings, maybe, potentially, over the course of that time. So, whilst also not forgetting about what Angelus did and taking Connor away by, yeah, just throwing that agony for Angel. So, yeah. But, yeah, I really enjoyed that episode, and it's going to be very interesting to see what does happen with the finale and how Connor's going to react. It's not going to be a pleasant reaction, obviously, and that makes that alleyway play fighting situation wholesome. But, well, it makes it wholesome and sad, really. But I was going to say, when Holtz was looking at it, there was a part of me, when he had that discussion with Connor about Be With Angel, that maybe he's realised that he can never be that kind of, the father that, you know, like there's a comparison with the fact that he has made Connor call himself father, and then knowing the biological father, and, you know, it's like losing that fight. And with the fact that Holt is getting on with life, you're just left thinking about the fact that maybe he's accepted the reality of the situation, and yeah. But yeah, it was all part of the plan to have Connor come to some kind of semblance of okay, Angel has affection for me, and you got to be with him. He's your father, and it was all a ruse so Connor can feel betrayed. So, damn you, Holtz. But it will be sad losing Holtz, because I think he was a very incredible adversary. And this is it. I wouldn't even call him a villain. He's done some very shitty things, like kidnap Connor. But I don't know, in terms of, you know, calling him a villain and everything. I mean, this is it. He is an antagonist, but with his hatred for Angel, you can understand why he is livid. And even though there is the differences between Angel and Angelus, you even heard Angel say, how can I say sorry? It wouldn't mean anything. And that's true, because Angelus wouldn't. Yes, there are two sides of him, but Angel can't speak on behalf of Angelus. They're two completely different sides, and Angelus thrived on that. Angel wouldn't, but he wasn't Angel at the time. So, and this is it with Holt. I think the whole quest for, like, his vengeance, as he said it in this episode, he had such vengeance for him, and yeah, it really messed him up. It really made him a very, very, it made him a very, very I don't know, hateful character. So, but it was all a part for him to rest with the fact that he can know that, like he did like Justine did to him. It was like all this time he was like waiting for that moment to make him pay. And it's so interesting. Like, you'd think by stealing Connor, that would be enough. You take away my children, and I'll take away yours. And in a sense, he is still doing that. Like, even though he went through the portal and then he came back, that wasn't even the tip of the iceberg in terms of, okay, yeah, I've taken away all these opportunities for you and Connor to have that bonding growing up. The final, you could say, nail in the coffin, is setting up an opportunity where Connor will think, Angelus did this, you're no different, and that is the final nail in the coffin in terms of taking Connor away from Angel. So by having Connor decide that, based on the frame job, based on dishonesty, if anything. And I say that because of the fact that you had Cordelia, who told Angel that you have to be honest with Connor, because otherwise there's that trust. And there we go. Holtz has, well, not only has Holtz been making, like, not having any positives to say about Angel during their time on Korthoff, but also the fact that he did that. He had Justine do that and make Angel look guilty of killing Holtz. So yeah, there is that manipulation. So yeah, but yeah, I really liked how this episode went by and how, like, for me, it was a matter of, okay, is there a more benevolence for Holtz? But no. But also to see the Connor and Angel relationship develop a bit further as well. Okay, Audacity. What's going on with Audacity? I don't know. Sorry. It's just Audacity's having a field day, apparently, so great. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah, that Connor and Angel relationship, like I said, the whole alleyway fight thing was painful, but it was also wholesome, and I really appreciated that as well, so yeah. But also with them fighting those vampires with Justine in the vicinity as well, it was really good to see like that father-son side-by-side fighting. Really great stuff. And yeah, just seeing Connor and the fact that he was struggling with what Holtz was saying, and there was that hate that Connor channeled, lashed it out on Lorne by calling him a demon, and that's very derogative because of the fact that demons equals bad. But as we know with Angel, not all demons are bad. Lorne, look at him for example. Even Cordy pointed it out, I'm part demon, and this was a choice as well at the end of the day. So we saw, even though that the message was trying to push through into Connor's head, he lashed out at Cordy. But I really loved the fact that she became glowy again, as she did a couple of episodes ago, and we got a bit more of a context on what her abilities were doing with the hate being taken from Connor and leaving him in a state of, I'd say, emotional vulnerability, like him, turning from I would say vengeful to upset and lost. So it was really good that we had a scene where we had Cordy have her ability shine again, which I'm sure we'll get more, like there will be more of an explanation going on with Cordy's abilities. That remains to be seen, of course. Well, I wouldn't say it remains to be seen. I'm sure we will get further elaboration because this is a pretty big deal. So yeah, but yeah, I really, really liked where things went with Cordy and her abilities, so it was pretty good stuff. But also, the whole Gruen situation was just very, very painful because this is it. Gru is just witnessing things and his mind is just really worried, and it doesn't help that Gru told Lorne if Cordy asks for me, and she didn't ask, and it sucks. And not just that though, but the whole parallel to Angel not forcing anything with Connor and his decision to return, and how that parallels to the whole dynamic with Cordy. And yeah, I really felt so bad for. I do feel so bad for Gru. Because he's been having this conflict for quite a few episodes, and this is it. I'm not sure if Cordy has these kind of suppressed feelings that couldn't extrapolate because Gru returned, but this is it. He has to let things flow. He can't force anything, like the whole Angel situation. And he is seeing all of this go, like even when Cordy thought Angel returned, that's gotta stab him. So I really felt I do feel like Gru is going to leave. He's gonna realize that him and Cordy are not meant to be, and it was a good thing, but Cordy's feelings are clear, and yeah, I just feel so bad because he's doing nothing wrong. He has an eccentric side of things, but this is it. He's just been a decent a decent guy, and yeah, sadly, these things you can't help but realize that the end might be in sight, and that maybe you're not meant to be, and that's that really sucks. So yeah, but yeah, also, I'm surprised with the whole Justine bit as well, because I was so convinced with the whole situation at 3x16 that Justine was going to feel a sense of betrayal with Holtz. So yeah, but no, there was no resentment whatsoever. There was only understanding, really, and you even saw when she was tasked to kill Holt, she didn't want to do it. It was so painful for her to even contemplate the idea, and now she's going to be racked with guilt because of the fact that even though Holt said, it's fine, I want this to happen, it's not something that she wanted to do. So I am surprised with how the whole Justine affair turned out, because there was a side of me that was convinced that there was going to be some kind of hatred that Justine was going to channel for Holtz. Which would be an interesting parallel. Like, there's resentment that Holtz channels for Angel, and in getting revenge against Angel, and the way that 3x16 played out, that resentment can be applicable for with Justine to Holtz. So, but it's all part of an interesting thing that is going to be played out for sure in the next episode, because this is it with Holt saying I'm done, I'm exhausted. This time with Connor, it's made me, I've spent so long being so spiteful, and well, I wouldn't say spiteful, because like I said, his hatred for Angel was justified, but this spite that I have for Angel, like, and, you know, growing up with Connor, it's made me realize something, and, yeah, it was all part of the plan, of course, with the final revenge being delivered, making it look like Angel snacked on him. So, yeah, and this is it, though. The letter can be done in a way that, see, this is why the whole love thing cannot, I don't see is genuine. The whole okay, I'll let you go and you need to live your life with Angel, make your own destiny, etc. The letter's all a ploy as well, because it from Connor's perspective, he's already seen the, like, bite marks and thinks that's Angelus. But when if he sees the letter, he's going to think that Holtz gave mercy and Angel just lashed out because of the fact that he's Angelus, and that's all he is. Added with what Holtz has been teaching him on Korthoff, that's why I'm thinking the letter is just smoke and mirrors, really. Because Angel believes it. Angel will have believed for that moment until he finds out what exactly happened and think, oh, that bastard set me up. He's going to think that Holtz is showing that mercy, and as yeah. And with Connor's perspective, he's going to think he was going to let me go and live and let me live with you, and he wanted me to be partners with you and whatnot, and this is what you do. So not only has Holt set him up in terms of the whole next situation, but also with the letter as well, because Connor, if he does read that, which I'm sure he will, then again, I was sure that Justine was going to, you know, well, I was right about the fact that Justine killed Holt, but not in the way that I thought it was going to go. But that's besides the point. But yeah, with the letter, not only has Holt set him up in terms of the whole fatality, but also the letter, like, Connor's perspective is going to be like, this. He was showing so much gratitude, and you have to remember that he has a lot more appreciation for Holtz than he does with Angel. So It's a mess, people. It is a mess. And, yeah. Not long until I get to check out the final episode. I just need to fill up on some coffee. Check out Audacity, because you're being quite the problem, buddy. And, yeah, we'll roll on to the next episode. So, exciting times ahead of us. But, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!